Well, hello. How are you, my cosmic friend? I'm here to do a reading for you. I have no idea which one of you I'm doing a reading for until I turn all the cards. My hair is wet, so uh, you have to forgive the stringiness. It does that when it's wet and then it dries and it poofs way out. So let's see who we're reading for. Mm. Oh, Aries. Okay. Wow. So, Aries, it looks like you have been forced to make a sacrifice for something here. You have the Neptune card, and then you have your own card here, Mars energy. Um, and it really is amazing that this even came out because there's a transit of Neptune in Aries. So, check this out. You've been forced to do something that you've never done before. Aries and Mars and Neptune are completely opposite, where you have fire and water. Um, Neptune is more about transcending the physical and the things that you do here on the earthly plane. Neptune is about forgetting about that mind body connection and going into that mind spirit, that higher mind spirit connection. Um, Mars, of course, is your planet. It's about force. So it looks like you have been pushed into moving from force into your power. Okay. Um, so you can't do anything where you're actually um, pushing people anymore. It's not working in this situation. So, whatever this situation is that we're getting ready to read about, your natural push is not working. Okay? I'm just getting my little area together here. And what's happening is it might be throwing you off a little bit. Um, because you're so used to pushing through everything, and now that's not working. So let's see what that's all about. Well, you're still feeling very confident. You're ready to move forward here with the Chariot card. You feel very confident. You're ready to push through something. Um, and you're ready to have some communication around it. You're ready to talk about it. And could be that you're shifting mindsets here with the Six of Swords. You're moving from one paradigm to another, basically. Um, you're going through a real transformation right now. You're learning how to do things that you've never had to learn how to do before. So let's see. I was in a little drumming mood, so you might hear some little African drums. I was feeling that earlier and I just left it on. So I was cleaning up and doing some things. So we have here that you are feeling very independent. Um, you definitely are working on your money and your security. We have the King of Cups here, where it may be some emotional maturity happening and taking place here, but we also have here where you feel bound. And that bound feeling could be that you're no longer able to force things, but you have to do things the Neptunian way. Okay, so that could possibly be where the binding comes in, that you have to do things more from a spiritual place rather than a physical place. And that is going to definitely push you, make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, a little, make you feel, you know, bound. Um, but we're going to look deeper and see exactly what's going on with that. Okay. So I'm going to clarify. High Priestess, definitely. That's definitely a Piscean Neptune card. And it has you feeling bound. Definitely here. It has you feeling like I don't normally move like this. So, wow. That got me excited because now I know that we're really in the spirit of this reading, right? This is not going to resonate with everybody, but it's going to resonate with somebody very specifically. Okay, so Aries, you're being not bound if you feel that way. You're being forced to operate from a different place. Wow. Okay, so basically, you've had to leave a situation. When you leave, it moved you very quickly into your destiny, and it caused you to have some compassion. So you walked away from something, it moved you very quickly into your destiny. Your destiny is requiring that you have more compassion with the Queen of Cups here. That compassion has to come from a place of transcendence. It has to come from a deep place where you're actually having to go where you've never been before. Well, when you go there, is submerged deep in the water. So imagine that you're feeling like, that's a little loud. So imagine that you're feeling on top of the world, you're moving, you're lightning speed, you're going along in an Aryan cardinal fire way, and then somebody douses you with water or pushes you underwater, and it feels like they've put your fire out. But what they've actually done is they've awakened you to not necessarily breathing from your lungs, if they've immersed you, but breathing from this inner place that you've never breathed before, right? Maybe even going from just walking on land to being a mermaid, which is very, very weird, right? So you have this feeling, but it's supposed to teach you compassion for yourself and for others. This is all a part of your destiny. This is all a part of your emotional maturity. This is going to get you ready for your own personal happiness. This is a part of teaching you how to self-soothe. This is a part of teaching you how to take care of your inner emotions so that you can embrace happiness. Okay? And stand in your power. Now, what I feel is that this is in preparation for a very mature relationship coming your way. A very mature, responsible relationship coming with. That's just a feeling. I could be wrong. Let's see what the cards say. Wow, Empress and the King of Pentacles. I think I'm right. Those are two very prosperous, complementary energies, very feminine, masculine energy, yin yang energy. The Empress is more about kind of coming into her own, sitting, receiving, um, being more magnetic rather than going after something. Again, totally different than your Aries energy, getting you in touch with the inner value that you have, because it is definitely ruled by the planet Venus, all about inner value and being able to know what you deserve. We have the King of Pentacles, which is all about success and achievement. And this masculine feminine energy is very, very mature. You're single right now, but the universe is preparing you for a very mature and prosperous relationship. What did I say? Those two came out together. So you're being prepared. Seeds are being planted right now for your very mature, prosperous relationship, right? You're moving away from very immature, flesh-driven relationships where it starts very passionately, sexually. This relationship that's coming is going to be about building. It's going to be about building. It's going to be about them bringing as much to the table as you bring. It's going to be about them making you accountable, you making them accountable, and you all actually being able to reach the 10 of Cups here. Wow. This is a awesome, awesome, awesome reading. So you're going into balance. You're walking into balance. You're leaving imbalance, going into balance. These are your rewards where you have the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So you're definitely going to be able to actually just be abundant in your relationship. So that's a good thing. You're working on it. And you're not just working on it from a physical standpoint, you're actually doing the spiritual work to be able to call in your divine love. That divine love is definitely going to give you all the tools that you need in order to get reciprocity in a relationship that is going to be good for you, right? You're moving on from betrayal and you're making a choice to actually, wow, you're making a choice to actually do things the slow way. Slowing down is the energy that I feel that the universe is trying to get you to do. And the reason why you're being slowed down is because you still have some spiritual development to do. So as you develop spiritually, then the universe is getting your partner ready. So they're developing, you're developing. This way you guys come together on the same page. And when you come together on the same page, nobody has to teach anybody. Nobody has to slow down to say, hey, do this, do that. I thought you were going to do this. I thought it was like this. I thought you guys are going to be definitely on the same page. There is a truth that you need to take a look at right now. And it could be some truth dealing with something that you had to walk away from in your past. So there's a past relationship that you had to walk away from. It's a King of Swords in reverse. So it could be here with the Four Cups and the King of Swords in reverse that you were with an air sign. It could be that this air sign was not very truthful with you. Could have been very domineering as well. But it definitely created a feeling of rejection where you didn't, either you rejected them or they rejected you. Let's see. Here's the King and Queen. You got the King of Cups. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. The King of Cups is defining your overall energy. Here's the King of Cups with the Queen of Wands. That's coming together again, masculine, feminine energy. Fire with water, emotionally mature, as well as their confident energy. That is your yin and yang energy coming together with whomever this is. They are coming in with the truth and passion, cooperation. You're meditating on something that came to an end, which caused you to be single. Wow, you're meditating on the end of something that caused you to be single. You're now seeking enlightenment in hangman mode, which is why you're single. So that clarified this Nine of Pentacles. The Hangman clarified the Nine of Pentacles, which is why you're single, because you are really going over this past relationship that you had. And what's happening is as you are contemplating on this past relationship, you're learning a lot, whether you feel like it or not. You're growing, you're maturing, and you're going to have a partner that is going to be way better than the partner that you had. Wheel of Fortune the Wheel of Fortune is opening up to the Ten of Pentacles. And what's happening is as that Wheel of Fortune opens up to the Ten of Pentacles, it's definitely going to make you take a look at the past with the Judgment card. You're going to definitely go be backtracking to get that illumination around that so that you can embrace your own energy with the Emperor card here and take charge of your relationship, not in a forceful way, but in a very powerful way. Okay, this is the end of some juggling. It could have been a third party of some kind, but this is the end of you having to juggle too between two concepts. This is the end of you having to juggle, or it could be you juggling this Neptune Mars energy, having to juggle being who you are and being who you're becoming. Okay, so who you were, who you're becoming is becoming a juggling act because you feel this transformation coming on, right? You're getting more aware of your moral justice, what's right, how you need to be. There's a little bit of conflict still that you have, inner conflict around love, or it could be some conflict that you have with a lover that is unresolved as you're continuing to break away and move into this new energy. You definitely have the victory here because you've come into your power. So there's no issue with that. Okay. You're still very much anxious about communicating uh, your you want to communicate with someone about your soul's desire and the things that you regret doing. You've done some soul searching. There are things that you want now that you weren't aware of, and you're changing, and you want to communicate that to somebody. You have some regrets that you want to communicate, right? And as you do that, you're continuing to proceed cautiously as you learn lessons into partnership. And this feeling bound is definitely taking you to another level with the World card. You're going to the next level. And that's because Neptune is making you feel bound, but the World card is right there opening up, taking you to a higher level. You're graduating, okay? So we know that you're going through a transformation between Mars and Neptune, between the self and the not self, right? You're becoming someone else, and it's for the better because now you're very balanced you're getting balanced in who you are as you get ready for this new relationship. So you're really being worked with here on a spiritual level and being prepared for a love like you've never had before. Wow. I hope that this is resonating with you because this is a very good reading. You feel a little stuck with Hangman, you feel stuck with the Eight of Swords, but you're learning emotional maturity and you're bridging your shadow self in with this new you. And it's becoming a very beautiful um, transformation. You're coming to terms with some things. It is what it is. You know, marriage is on the horizon for you, but you need to trust your inner guide. And there is a new birth here and a proposal. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Resolve the past. Release your ex here because there's a new birth that's going to include a marriage proposal. I don't even know what to say. You're getting ready for a union. No more relationships for you. You're moving from relationships to union. This is a real union coming. This is not a relationship. Forget relationships. Relationships are for kids. You're moving into a mature union. And have fun getting to know each other as you do. Continue to heal your family issues and definitely make sure that you stay in touch with your passions and the things that it is that you want because once again you have an engagement. I mean, and you got to release your ex from a whole nother deck. I'm not doing this with you anymore. I'm not doing this with you anymore because it's all the cards are saying the same thing. Release your ex because the universe is getting you prepared for a union as opposed to a relationship. New birth, marriage proposal, trust your inner guide, emotional maturity, moving from one level to another, learning how to transcend your emotions and go from force to power. You're doing it, Aries. God bless you. Reconstruct the world by reconstructing your mind. I know you can do it. Bye.